Hey guys, just gonna do a little change to the Super Baja Array 2.0 today. If you've watched my other videos, you'll see that I changed the housing ends from these 3° to the optional 0° that came with the bag, in the bag. If you guys have this truck and you're wondering what they were, I'll explain what it does. So with these 3° housing ends in, it gives the rear tires toe in for more bite. If you put the 0°, it makes them straight. And if you could see right here how far away it is from the trailing arm, that would make the truck, back of the truck, a little bit looser. So I didn't like how the truck would flip over, relatively easy. So I put those in that came in the bag, as well as in the diff. I changed the diff to 500,000 to thicken it up, so this way it acts like it's locked more. So I actually think the truck is too loose like that, so I'm going to go back to these 3° housing ends, and I'll show you guys how to do it if you're wondering how to do it. The first thing you want to do is unloosen the wheel, but before you take the wheel off, use your 2.0, because there's a grub screw in here that holds the pin. Just crack that free. Take the nut off. Pull your tire. And you can see the pin right there. Just push it out. Just push that pin out. Pull the hex off. Now you can actually pull the rotor off, the plastic rotor. Now just take your, I believe it's a 3.0. The beauty is you don't even have to do anything else. You don't have to take the rear out of the truck or anything. You got to take this little, I guess you call it a spacer that fits on the rotor. Keep that to the side. Now just pull that out. Oops. Pull out your shaft. Push the bearing out. Now there's your 0° that came with the kit. Put that to the side. Here's your original one that came in your truck if you haven't changed it already. Simply put it back together. Now paying close attention that there's a slight angle on this, so this has to go a certain way. And inside there you're going to see you have the drive shaft, which could be a little tricky to get lined up because it's got to get back into the slots, the dog bone. So if you look, if you can see the little bit of a offset, see how it's tilt pitched forward. You want that forward because that's going to bring the tire in. Okay, now we're ready to put the original 3° back in. Just make sure that when you put this in, you're actually putting it in the right way, because 3° can either put the tire this way or you can actually put it the other way. So it's a little tricky to get the axle back in to line up with the dog bone down in there. You can jiggle it around. Sometimes you get lucky and it drops right in like that. Okay, now put your screws back in. Okay, now you can put the rotor back on like that. When you're putting the hex back on, try and just hold the axle a little bit so you can just slide that in without pushing the axle in. This way the pin will be sort of lined right up for you when you put the pin back in, like that. Put the tire on. You can actually put the nut on as well. And then don't forget to tighten up that grub screw, because that's what's going to hold that in. Tighten the wheel, and if you look over, look how much closer the wheel is turned in to the trailing arm versus this side. And that's it. So I'm going to wrap up the other side. Got a couple batteries charged. I'm going to do that and go try it out and see the difference. So stay tuned. I want to share something else with you too. Any of you Super Baja Ray 2.0 owners, pick up a couple spares of these. They're about $14. You're gonna need them. This was brand new, and after a full battery pack of jumping and landing on the nose, it broke this again. Thank God it didn't break the bumper, it just broke this. Got to take the body off, take a few screws out, take these two lower screws out. But again, this is one part that breaks easy. So stock up on those. Hey guys, just got done putting the 3-degree housing ends back on the truck. If you watched my video yesterday, that was with the 0-degree housing ends, and the truck was very loose, I'll call it, in the back. So again, now here's the demonstration with the 3-degree, so it has more toe. This is on 6S, not 8. Okay, so there, I actually can notice a difference already. It's still loose in the back, but it's definitely better. I would say that the 500,000 that I put in the rear diff is actually making it have that slide to it, which I actually like a lot, because the truck is actually flipping over a lot less. Ooh. Other than that, surprisingly, this has a lot of power for 6S still. It's actually fun when you're doing when you're driving in small quarters. Again, for anybody that has this truck, try putting 500,000 in the back. You might like this. See, now even when I floor it, it goes straight instead of fishtailing. So that little bit of bite that the stock housing ends have,